It was a cold day at Farquhar Quarry, and Mavis was feeling poorly. Her engine seized up from the frost. This made both her and Lily very anxious, as one of them couldn't handle the quarry work alone. Fortunately for Lily, Terence had come up from his field to help with the work. He'd shunt the trucks in the quarry for Lily. All she had to worry about was taking them up and down again. Later down at the sheds, Terence came to visit. "Adaptable, that's what this is I am," he boasted. "Go anywhere, do anything, that's me. You take my advice and scrap your rails. Broaden your outlook like me."
No, said Percy. Me plough a field? I prefer to stay on my rails, thank you very much.
"Well, Percy," added Terence, "steam engines used to go by roads and plough fields too. Ones like Trevor used to do it all the time."
Oh yeah, I forgot about Trevor.
"Most people do, Percy." One afternoon, it was particularly cold. The ground froze solid, and even Toby felt chilly as he travelled up to the quarry. When the ground freezes, it swells up. At the road crossing where Thomas met a very nasty policeman, frost had swollen the earth in the ruts beside the rails. Toby was soon to learn why this was such a problem. "Brrr," shivered Toby. "Let's be quick now, I want to get this done with so I can go back to my nice shed." So Toby started to speed up. Little did he know about the tracks by the crossing. By the time he realised it was too late, and he had ploughed into the road. Toby was annoyed, and with no other engines about, used many colourful words to describe his situation. "No point in moping now, Toby," began his driver. "We're gonna have to wait for the cranes to come up to get you back on the rails." The fireman wasn't so sure, and began backing Toby up on the road. "What are you doing?" said Toby and his driver. "There's no point in waiting, you two. Toby's made indents with his wheels, so we can just puff him back onto the rails." Toby and his driver agreed, and they got ready. Leaning out of the cab, the driver and fireman slowly and surely puffed Toby back onto the rails. And with a single mighty effort from Toby, he pulled himself back onto his line. "Great work, Toby," said his driver. "Now, fireman, spread some hot ashes from Toby's firebox onto the frosty earth, so he won't come off the rails again." And so they did. And after that, Toby quickly scampered off to the quarry, hoping nobody had saw him. Eventually, Mavis came back from the works, just in time to see the Fat Controller talking to Toby. Well, what's this I hear, Toby?" he asked. "You trying to be a traction engine?" Toby only blushed and told him about what Terence had said. "I was only joking, Toby, but it's nice to see someone taking my advice for once." "Oh, well, don't get ahead of yourself, Terence," Toby joked. "You're not the only adaptable engine on this line." And the engines said nothing more.